Okay, I wanted to ask you a question about what happened was my nephews, they got taken away because the children's services, they at first they accused general neglect. I looked up the definition of general neglect, and none of those things were happening to the children. Well, presto, the social worker that was originally involved got taken off the case. Some other people that came in to investigate told me that his report was written wrong and that it was incomplete. Now, first of all, it took them like about 3 months to come up with that general neglect charge.
Who had
They
custody?
wouldn't tell us initially why they were taking the children.
Who had?
Then,
just
like
a second.
about 3 months later, then they came out with that the mother was a danger to the children. That's my niece.
Okay.
Okay. And now we're busy fighting, to get them back over here. And what I had told them is that she was never completely in charge of the children. There was always a family member with her. The children were never in her charge completely because, she's not really capable of taking care of any children. She can't even take care of herself.
How old are the kids?
Anyway, we're right. What's happening is one of the children, his grandma wants him, but he wants to stay here with us. So we're in the middle playing patty cake with her, to get possession of the children. Both children want to come here.
Are you the grandparents?
No, I'm the great uncle.
Okay. Well,
but
you need
the grandparent is my sister, Rosa.
Okay, you need, sir, to get involved in the juvenile process. When's the next court hearing?
In August.
Okay, you need to get a lawyer. There's been a lawyer appointed for the kids. There's been a lawyer appointed for the mother. You need to go sit down and meet with a lawyer for the kids and find out what recommendation they're going to make and what recommendation Department of Social Services is going to make and get involved in the process. Or in the alternative, you need to get your own lawyer and have them involved in the process. But everybody's going to have an attorney in this courtroom, so you need to do this way before the August hearing. Okay?
But this is like about the court already started. It's not a hearing no more. This is like about the third court appearance.
Well, there's something going on.
And our original visits were 1 hour supervised. Now we're up to 6 hours unsupervised.
Okay.
So something good is happening.
All right, but
and I heard about something called a confirmation hearing or a conference hearing where the judge meets with the children privately with nobody else in the room, and he asks them where do they want to stay.
How old are the kids?
One of them is 13 and the other one is 5.
The 5-year-old probably is not going to give an opinion that would be very binding.
But you ask him and he'll tell you right away where he wants to go.
13 and 14, a lot more viable. Again, and don't fight me on this. If you want to be involved in the process, sometimes you need to get a lawyer involved in it to see if you can get more visitation time. And if not, you have no control of your destiny. Somebody else will be doing it for you.
And Rudy, the lawyer that's representing the children, have you sat down and met with him or her?
Yes, we have. And what she told us when we got the 6-hour visits was not to bring them to the house, to take them outside and have the visit outside of the home, because they consider my niece a danger to them.
Rudy, let me ask you.
That they came out with.
Rudy, let me ask you this: Do you feel that the lawyer that's appointed to represent the children is representing the children the way that you think the children want to be represented? In other words, taking their best interests into account, doing what's best for the children, and all of those things, or are you concerned that that's really the case?
Well, so far the judge has been ruling in our
I'm not asking
favor,
about I'm not asking about the judge.
Slow.
I'm not asking about the judge. The lawyer that's representing the children,
yes,
that you've sat down with and talked to, are you comfortable that that lawyer is representing the children in the way that satisfies you and you think is in the best interest of the children?
Other than the speed, yes.
Well, there's no speed.
There's no speed in these things.
There's no speed in justice at all.
Yes, I'm beginning to see that now.
But And you may want to. Who's got custody of the kids now? Where are they living?
They're in foster care.
Okay. Well, it's the worst
But
of all.
we see them once a week. We have 6-hour unsupervised visits so far.
It's the worst of all situations. Why don't you see?
Because my older nephew, he's getting fed up and he wants to come home. He's saying that he can't take this no more. That he sees no reason for him to be in the situation he's in. And I tell him, I understand, but you got to be patient because you'll make it worse if you do anything.
Well, how about you guys taking over foster care? Has that been looked at?
We were going to go that route, but the court is insisting to give my niece a chance, but she can't handle it. She's bipolar.
Does she live with you?
No, not at the moment. No.
Well,
it's because she uses drugs and she takes off on her binges, and we don't want her here no more.
She's out of the question. Okay, she's gone in terms of custody. The court's going to do what's best for the children.
I can't hear you.
The court's going to do what's best for the children. They don't care what's best for you. They don't care what's best for the mother. They're going to do what's safer and better for the children. So you need to see if you can get.
But isn't evidence required?
Yes, but there's probably a lot of evidence in declarations and papers and stuff that
they don't have no.
Well, the file has got a lot of stuff in it, I'm sure.
How about, Solomon, a legal aid kind of intervention where he goes and talks to a legal aid lawyer that might be able to see if there's something more that can be done to move it along faster?
Yeah. Can you afford an attorney?
No, I can't.
Well, there are a lot of low-cost legal services out there. And in the juvenile system, there's a lot of, the government's paying for lawyers for everybody.
Are there any you could recommend to me?
What area are you in?
We're in Los Angeles.
What part? Downtown? What part?
East Los Angeles.
Okay. You know what you might try and do? I'm sure there's a legal aid office that's somewhere in the downtown Los Angeles or East Los Angeles area. Look up legal aid. It's actually legal aid.
You know the other thing you can do. You can look at our website. Our websites.
Go ahead.
Write this down. SSJlaw.com. SSJlaw.
Like Solomon, Saltzman, and Jameson Law, but SSJlaw.com.
We have a website on all the low-cost or free legal services in Southern California, and most of that's from the State Bar of California. Go on our website or have one of your nephews get on the website, and you can get the phone numbers in the various groups that may be able to help you out.
That's a great suggestion. The other suggestion is you have a couple of law schools downtown. You've got Loyola Law School, and you've got USC Law School, and I believe that both of them have programs that are designed to help juveniles, help this type of situation. Call the school. Tell them the situation. Ask them if they have a program set up that can actually provide some consultation for you. And it's relatively close. If you're East LA, Loyola is right at 9th and Hoover, basically. USC is down by the Exposition Center, Exposition and Figueroa, I believe.
Sounds like you got a great heart. It sounds like you got a great heart. You want to do what's right, but I think you're going to need a little help with someone to help you paddle your way into this, okay?
All right.
And call us back in a few weeks and let us know what happens.
Good luck, Rudy.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Wow.
That's a tough situation. You want to do what's right for the children. And here's Rudy, who wants to be able to really help these kids, and the system won't let him do it as fast as it would be appropriate.
When you're dealing with the health and safety and welfare of children, you would tend to, not want the system to go that fast, because you want to make sure that the kids are not injured or hurt, etc.
Right.
And we're hearing about drugs and people who are not stable, etc., etc. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than we're hearing.
Well, there always is.
And
there's a lot of people involved, no question, and a lot of kids from a lot of different families and a lot of bad situations.
So,
but still, it's difficult.